The repetition of the number 6 3 times emphasizes this state of imperfection. It's also associated with deception. The beast, or as some people refer and believe, Satan, in Revelation is depicted as a deceiver, leading people away from divine truth. The number 666, therefore, is also associated with falsehood and manipulation, aligning with the concept of Satan as the father of lies. So we're seeing how in contemporary culture, 666 is linked to the satanic or Luciferian symbolism, and it holds significant symbolic meaning within Christian circles, representing imperfection, human fallibility, and deception. Now, let's explore a few examples of these potential lies as they relate to today's interview and explorations. We are told that the Earth orbits the sun at 66,600 miles per hour. Now, if you were to fact check this on space.com, they'll tell you that it is 66,627 miles per hour, which is the speed calculated by dividing the total total distance the Earth travels in its elliptical orbit by the time it takes to complete one orbit, roughly 365.25 days. That's point number one. Number two, the Earth's circumference is 600 times 6 times 6 nautical miles, or 21,600 miles. If you want to fact check this on Wikipedia, you will find that the Earth's circumference is 21,600 miles. So we're starting to get into territory where already pretty much statistically impossible. But let's continue. When you have a 90-degree angle, it is composed of two complementary angles. For example, if one angle is 45 degrees, the other complementary angle is 45 degrees, making up a 90-degree angle. We are told that the Earth's axis tilt is 23.4 degrees, which would leave its complementary angle at, you've probably guessed it by now, 66.6 degrees. The Arctic and Antarctic circles are located at exactly 66.6 degrees latitude. Now, this is where we can get into some of the nitpicking and what some people tend to do by getting hyper fixated on the small details. You might look this up using ChatGPT or Google and say, oh no, Anthony, Google says that the Arctic and Antarctic circles are at 66.56 degrees, right? I mean, let's just put some of that stuff aside and focus on the big picture, guys. The distance to the moon is 6 times 60 times 666 miles, or 239,000 miles, 239,760 miles. You can look this up. Whether you're looking at the Royal Museums of Greenwich references, it'll tell you that at the closest point, you're looking at about 225,000 miles. When you're looking at the furthest point, it's about 252. But the average distance, which we are comparing to 239,760, they tell you that it is 238,855, right? The diameter of the moon, we're almost done, guys. Don't worry. It's just, hopefully you're getting the point here. The diameter of the moon, 6 times 6 times 60 miles, or 22,160 miles. When you look this up at Universe Today or Wikipedia, it'll tell you that yes, in fact, it is 2,159 miles. So we're within a mile there. And there's a whole bunch more that we're going to get into with today's guest, but I'm going to now stop my rant and welcome Bret Johnson to the Biohacking Secrets Show. What's up, brother?